Determine the density of cesium chloride which crystallizes out in a BCC lattice. The length of the side of unit cell is 412.1 picometer. Atomic mass of cesium and chlorine are 133 and 35.5 respectively. How we will proceed? What will be our thing? We need to find out the density of cesium chloride. Now what is the density equal to? We have got the formula with us. That is density rho is equal to Z into mass by Avogadro number into the edge length. We are provided with the edge length, right? Then what we need to find out is what is the value of Z. So it is what? It is a BCC crystal. So what will be the volume of Z? Z should be equal to 1, right? And that is Z. How many particles are present in BCC lattice? That is 1. No, in BCC lattice there are 2 particles per unit cell. Right? So there are 2 particles per unit cell. So the number of formula units per unit cell will be equal to how much? 2 particles per unit cell. It means one should be of cesium and one should be of chlorine. So number of formula units per unit cell will be equal to how much? It would be 1, because there are only 2 particles per unit cell. So the number of formula units will come out to be 1. So because you are provided with a formula mass over here. Now this is 1 into the formula mass, that is 133 plus 35.5, and that has to be divided by the Avogadro number, and that is 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 multiplied by A cube. What is your A? 412.1 into 10 to the power minus 12 meters. Right? So this would be your density. So density will come out to be something, it comes out to be 4.0 gram per centimeter cube. Right? Now here students, as the formula mass is given, you are taking what? The number of particles in BCC is 2, that is 2 particles per unit cell. That is 1 of cesium and 1 of chlorine. And so it should be what? It should be equal to 1. Right? Number of formula units should be 1. So this is the way we can find out the density of the crystal. Now let's take one more question. Say the question I have here is, it can be a metal has FCC crystal structure. The length of unit cell is 404 picometers. What is the molar mass of metal atoms? if the density of metal is 2.72 gram per centimeter cube. How will you find out? Here we have got the density with us. What is the formula? Our formula goes like density is equal to Z, that is the number of particles, multiplied by the mass of one atom, the mass of the this thing given, that is the element, divided by the Avogadro number multiplied by a cube. Now what all other things we are having? What is the what type of crystal is there in given here? It is FCC. So here Z is equal to 4. Edge length you are provided with, that is A is equal to 404 picometer. So the molar mass you need to calculate, and you are provided with the density, that is 2.72 gram per centimeter cube. You are provided with the edge length also. So the molar mass will be equal to the density, that is 2.72 into Avogadro number 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 into the edge length, that is 404 into 10 to the power minus 10 centimeter cube, and divided by Z, that is the number of particles. So just calculate this, and I'm telling you the answer over here, that is equal to 27 gram per mole, right?